Many times I prevail, Satan on my trail. I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. When it sees, 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 it's coming, I believe it, huh? Watch it leave me speechless, huh? It's my winning season, huh? Flexing on my demons, huh? Knew the Lord was scheming, wasn't down for no reason, huh? Man, I moved this whole season, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, and I came from the bottom of the pot. When I got saved, I was on the block. I got locked with bags in my sock. I got bagged by undercover cops. Up the street from the parking lot, on the way to the barber shop. I'm just grateful that I made it out and see myself off the paper route. Still got homies living in the trenches. I feed homeless women on the benches. We treat all year like Thanksgiving. On the block, I made a great decision. Then somebody tell me I ain't winning. I got youngers changing how they feeling. Instead of telling them to stop sinning, I just show a better way of living. They still dug a 12, still bust shells, still bust sales. Look at them numbers on the scale. Me, I'm dug in hell. Try all of what I feel. I say I turn a wheel when I with my life on the scale. Went from dug in 12, now I'm dug in hell. Many times I fail, many times I prevail. Satan on my trail, I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. When it sees, 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 when it sees. I had to trust you for this, yeah. I had to pray, then I had to get it, man. I had to hustle for this, yeah. I go astray, get stuck in my way, but you know I love you for this, yeah. Stay in my lane and trust in your ways, man. That's what I must do for this, yeah. That's what I must do for this. Only way to run it up. Gotta trust in number one. I don't do no runner ups. Can't you see me coming up? Might be down, but my winning season coming up. This is labor, this is work. This is labor when it's tough. You put your faith in the world. You lost me trusting in luck. This is favor, this is trust. This is favor, this is love. Great connection with the plug. Everybody getting high. You ain't never had this drug. I done been through the fire. I done been through the mud. I done fought through the lies. I been lied to by blood. I forgave a couple guys. They were showing fake love. I done still came up. Pull up, lately I'm ducking my sin. I got the piece of me that's for a dent. I got the Jeezy pieces, not just Jeezy pieces that I'm rock on the top of my skin. Picking the rock, I've been rocking with him. You been following me and I'm following him. Yeah, so every little thing that's attached to me automatically wins. Got it.
Everything attached to me.
Oh, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning. Got it.
Everything attached to me.
We winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning, we winning. When it sees, 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 when it sees. Many times I prevail, Satan on my trail. I got God, I'm doing well. Had to tell myself, I ain't taking no more L. When it sees, 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 it's coming, I believe it, huh? Watch it leave me.
What up, what up? Sunday.
It's good, it's good.
Essential Sunday.
Essential Sunday.
Essential Sundays.
What's going on? Yeah.
Until further notice.
Not much, man. Live streaming for my friends and my family now, man. We going another avenue, you know.
How's expanding its reach a bit.
All right.
Platforms. Brody over here loading up. So I'm just. You good? What's going on?
I'm good. Everything's good. All is well.
How's the CMOS business going, man?
Man, the CMOS business is going great. I'm getting zero sleep because of CMOS.
Yes,
but it's a beautiful thing. I'm helping out a lot of people.
Good job, Stan.
Yeah.
Proud of you, man.
I feel good, you know, because, you know, People call me every day with different reviews, man. Oh man, my joints used to hurt, they don't hurt no more. I got energy. You know, I'm doing so much more in my life now. I feel good. And yeah, it feels good to help people feel good.
That shea moss butter. That's what I'm calling it. I'm sorry.
That shea moss
Shea
butter.
moss butter.
Yeah. I just say cream.
Yeah,
Is yours yellow?
Cream.
Is yours
You're supposed
yellow?
to be the pretty boy. See, look at his skin. Let's get it close.
It's like a baby back.
No, look at sis though. Sis man, hey man, look at my West Coast.
I got a stand mix. I want something else that's in me. I ain't got this.
How was yours,
On one.
sis? We seen you
Son,
sliding out that good everything hit me good.
Yeah,
Hey, listen,
yeah,
y'all,
yeah.
we gonna have to have everything hit me.
let's do it. Tomorrow actually is 420. So what we're gonna do is that's like when I started like Sheets and Funnel, which was 2012. So we're gonna try to do like a virtual pop up smoke session. People can come, even purchase stuff off. I'll probably like do like a 20% off sale on the items that's on the site. You can pick it up. So we're gonna just try to get people to virtually look in live. You know, you can just get on my live and then I'll smoke with you. You know what I mean? So that's what we're trying to do.
I'm gonna be at her house all day on 420.
It's gonna be in the morning. It's
I see what
tomorrow.
she doing.
Yeah.
We're gonna be at her house.
At least from like 10 to 420. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Smoke, stay live. Definitely.
Good move.
It's my second birthday.
Baby turns 5 tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday.
Birthday girl.
Yeah, that's her normal face. Don't worry. Yeah.
She gonna
You
be
gonna
5
smile?
tomorrow. 420. My special baby.
Lady.
That's precious.
What you gonna do tomorrow? For your birthday?
Today.
Oh, you wanted to do something today?
You gonna do something today? Is it? You have a cake tomorrow, though, right? We gonna do something. If it don't rain, we gonna do a scavenger hunt.
In the backyard?
Yeah.
Eggs?
Eggs, yeah.
That'd be dope. And actually, Michael's is open.
Hey, can we find some money in the? I'll come over and put some money back in the backyard.
Michael's is open. You can find some dope ideas.
You know what? Perfect segue. What we was thinking is that Uncle Pounds owed money up, so he was gonna put.
So
special
Uncle
egg
Pounds
in.
owed $20 up to the oldest boy.
And
That's the
$5
only
to
one.
Jacob.
Now I paid him.
You paid him?
He got paid. Look at you. See, he trying to extort. So maybe I need to build another
You
show.
gotta check the
I'm
books,
getting
pal.
extorted here.
Check the books.
We're not gonna do the ABX books because the ABX books I probably owe $1,500.
Let me check if they need. I got the account background.
CC, baby girl, in the corner.
See,
Hi, boo.
college bound.
Listen, CC been working all week.
What's up?
She has been, she's starting on getting our research done with our tax ID so we can get our, to talk to you about that.
Yeah, I
Talk
know.
to you about it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
So we in rotation with that process.
Dope. Well,
But
let's see.
she's
He ain't filing no
also,
taxes. Well, y'all go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm on live too. I'm just letting y'all know he ain't doing no taxes.
hey, listen, we are business.
You just want to be, you just want to be in line and doing the right thing, pal.
Right now, look us up.
You just want to be
Abstrakt
doing the right
Xcilence.
thing. There you go.
Hey.
She has been working on her own clothing situation. She
All
wants to
right.
have her own boutique at some point. So she's taking her time to be constructive. Do you have your jacket on?
Yeah, she do.
See,
Show
she
them
got
that. Let's
it
take a
right
look and
there.
see what you done down here. You gotta move your head, babe. There you go.
To the side.
Swing it.
All right, dope. That's hand painted. Yeah, that's dope.
You're going to have to step over here.
And the
so
thing
you
about
can't
it is,
see
I hand paint too, but the thing about the hand painting, you gonna have to figure out how you mass produce. Cause here's the thing: if somebody say, "CC, I need 24 of those jackets tomorrow morning," she won't have the time to paint them by hand 24. So that's a dope. I started out like that. I was self-taught and all of that. But then once you get that painting thing that's your kind of like identity, or something that stands for yourself, like a butterfly, something, and then you get that done into your logo, and then that way that logo can be done 1,000 times,
Without you.
and you ain't got to do that. Because guess what? That's your time. How much would you charge a person for a jacket? Because here's the thing: like when you get the product, if it's $5, you charge it times 3. already. So if I get a $5 hat, it's already $15 before I put any work on it. The patch is $5. So when I put that on the hat, now the price go up, $20.
Right.
But I sell it for $32.99. You know what I mean? So you gotta, you know what I mean, figure out how you make the money. But the thing is, when you do your things with your hand, that's your time, and your time is priceless. They can pay you for a job, which is a title, to do something. All right, we give you $50 an hour to be an engineer. It sounds good. But how much is that? How much is Stan worth? How much is CC worth? Your hourly time. That should be priceless.
All right, now for my live people, I need to ask a question real quick.
Yeah.
Because I get on here on live and I talk what ABEX is about and community and living it. So I don't want people to think that we're just up here talking and like this. So not only to share our own business, what did you do before this?
I was a program accountant at a nonprofit for 11 years at Catholic Charities. I did contracts and grants in the city, which was federal, state, local, Maryland, and D.C., some Virginia. Okay. So I worked for them for 11 years. I started when I was like 30, and then like 2 years after starting there, I wasn't satisfied with the amount that they gave me, and then I started the clothing line. So it was like more so like what I like to do. I had to get the balance.
Okay.
Went to work, and I'm glad I'm gone.
Foots, can you give them a little background on you as well? Because I told you, because I want them to see that in order to change the way that we are living, you're going to have to change the people that you're around.
Correct.
So being around the same type of people won't necessarily get you to the platform that you want. Like, we all support each other. We buy her clothes.
Correct.
We buy Stan Seymour's clothes. We're not just sitting here telling you to buy.
Right.
And we're not participating in this too. But I want y'all to see that we do come from professional backgrounds.
I'll break into ABX. So Abstrakt Xcilence is a vision actually spurned about 5 years ago, 4.5 or so, trying to put her to sleep. And the vision was never actually what this is. It was just to bring about an alternative option, or not even an option, a necessity, or alternative plan for our kids, for the youth, to not teach them just how to go to school and get a job, to offer them the history, all of it, the things that they don't teach, financial planning, business advising, corporate structure, all these things that aren't taught in the school system, to not only learn it, but to see it from examples that you wouldn't normally see it from, guys like us, etc.
So what was your background before you did that? So people understand that what you're talking about, you're versed in. It's not you just talking from something that you know, but this was what you did before.
Work-wise, the last job I was in was Community Family Life Services, kind of sort of the same thing as Shamir was speaking of. I was the programs director for VMP, which was Volunteer Mentor Partnership Program. We work with kids, partnering with partnering mentees with mentors from the foster care system. So I did that for about 3 years, and at the end of the contract, I decided not to do it anymore for personal reasons, but that's what this journey started from. But even going back from there, I went to school at Montgomery College, UMBC.
You sat on the bench the whole year. Go ahead.
Ooh.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I don't know nothing about that pine. Nothing about that pine. All American, all Mac. Might I add? Did y'all go to Denver?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I went to West.
So, anywho.
Yeah, JD. You
Majored
wrote
in,
Come on,
man.
I gotta break it up. In Baltimore, though. Dude, what they do?
You really understand this, dude? That's what you're doing. That's what we doing today.
You ain't never put no fight up, so I figured you was ducking that rat.
I don't defend, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You know what I'm about.
He can play ball.
We can lay some
okay.
Yeah, he'll be my fifth man.
You wouldn't pick him first? If y'all was picking, you would pick JD first. You know how you be like, give me him.
All I'm going to say.
Give me him.
All I'm going to say is I done took some W's home with me from their court. That's all I'm gonna say.
From who? From who?
From JD
We
Court.
got caught in our.
I done took
of
some
course.
W's home with me. You hear me say?
So JD's house is known as the ABX Funhouse. So we do karaoke there. We play basketball. So yeah, we doing. So real quick, I'm gonna get my man Stank. I don't want to monopolize the show because JD got to run the show. But this right here, ooh boy, I'm telling you, I don't have enough time.
Babyface Johnson, Babyface Bugsy.
For stand to acknowledge y'all. But can you give me a little bit of your background, please? And your
Professional background? Okay, so professional background. I'm a graduate of Omega School of Recording Arts and Sciences. I was the #1 in my class. I went to government school for broadcasting, National Association of Broadcast Technology Apprenticeship Program. Graduated from there, top of my class. Became one of 8 black broadcast engineers in America, and on the East Coast, I was one of 5. I did all that by 26, and I worked for a news station in Vegas. I did a bunch of stuff, broadcast, mostly broadcast, audio engineering, recording studios. I built a bunch of studios in the DMV.
So I'm gonna let him get into a CMOS in a minute. We're gonna do a segment later. I'm gonna let y'all show that.
We didn't totally got.
I'm sorry.
I did not introduce
The baby.
Jacob.
Jacob the jeweler.
How you feeling?
Mr. Jeweler, JJ.
So even the ABX kids have projects. He's working on his own comic strip. He's like 10 years old. 10, Jacob? 11. Sorry. 11. 11 is way to 12. Real quick.
Man, Jaden,
Shout out to Jaden.
My oldest boy.
Almost a teenager. You try to take him back.
It's ABX Gaming. I don't even know what that is.
See how old is
We got ABX Gaming. That's what Jaden is.
Black Tony, give him 2 out. Y'all see this gentleman right here on all this equipment?
And then
self-taught
there is Oxalate.
and the teacher. see, self-taught, willing to learn, and the teacher, willing to teach.
All right.
See, so when I talk about that pride, that Morris pride, and being proud and passing down your lessons, you see, the teacher,
master,
and you see where he at now.
Yeah, the student.
Nice segue.
The student becomes the master.
Exactly.
So, what it do, baby?
What is up? Ark is in the building in the studio again.
Arky. They said your island has sunk.
Yeah,
where your island at?
That special corner.
He got a new island.
That special corner.
The island's like Atlantis. Only comes to like a couple of years.
We got a SpongeBob. We got a SpongeBob island.
I said already. We got
that's
Jay's
a
birthday
good point. Right
Tomorrow. Or
next
20.
Sunday, next Sunday is not nephew's birthday. His birthday is actually April 28th. But next Sunday we're gonna let him do this Arts Island Tourist Takeover thing. I don't know. I think shout out to Capri and them fans from the stands. I think she's supposed to drop through.
And shout out to Armani from MLB.
MLB that got the disrespectful prank. I love you. I appreciate you. I think Monty's supposed to drop through too. This tourist stuff, I don't know. I ain't got nothing against y'all. I'm just saying they be driving me crazy with this. I got Gigi's a tourist. It's like everybody's a tourist. Capri's a tourist.
about them Scorpios, man.
Like, it's crazy.
Man, Capricorns run the world. That's what Capricorns run the world.
I'm not even gonna sit here because Aries is first. So nothing came before Aries, so I don't even fight that. I don't argue. You just talking about basketball. I don't argue. What we gonna do with that?
That's what you're gonna do with it. All right.
So you gonna do the whole show next week? Okay. And we're gonna travel.
Shout out to
Thailand. Yeah, she's in Thailand watching. We got 16,000 likes so far, y'all.
Damn. What up?
But I got one more thing to say though, and also if you're an artist out there, up and coming artists, come holler at me, man.
Okay, bet.
You don't want nobody all up in your video.
Right.
You don't want to put
dancing all in your music.
Wow, what you do? You
come to
shoot video?
You got stage, you got everything on.
You shoot video?
No, I was just saying, you
What,
come
interview?
Diddy like
get
that.
your name out, come holler at me.
Oh,
I'll
get
help
an
you
interview?
out with that.
Bet.
Yeah, man, listen, we try and stretch our reach.
Say no more.
Baby girl, you said you went. Hey, hold on. Y'all need to see Baby girl did her own jacket this week, too.
Oh, boo. That's cute.
Again, we ain't gonna really cooperate, but y'all can see the little paint strip. She was
Yeah, that's actually, that's hot.
I ain't even match your bubbles. You did that on purpose.
I got you, B.
You can do your jeans. That's what I do. Like when I'm painting, I always do like the same pair of jeans, so the paint could just as you go, just painting the same thing. Then you make it like a cool pair. Yeah.
So not to.
So y'all doing arts and crafts in the house?
Man, they just stretching their creativity.
Got to.
I told you, I actually went live the other night.
Perfect time for
Yeah,
it.
Friday. Like, matter of fact, again, perfect segue to remind people, man, that during these times, whatever your belief, whatever your situation, we can't change where we are. So you have to remember, if you have kids, that however you're feeling, they probably are too, maybe times 2 or 3, because you're a parent and they feel your energy too. So as hard as it is, like, you got to remember that just like you don't have a release, they don't have a release. So remember that they are kids and they need time to release too. And that's what Friday night was about. I went live late Friday night. The kids was acting crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Another fun idea you could throw into kids' night is go get some Wright tie-dye and don't even go buy anything new, anything old, black, bleach it, wash it, dye it for the kids. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Something y'all can do together.
like
It's
that
a cool
idea.
little, and it's affordable.
Yeah, I got a new game that me and Larry been playing too. It's called Pick Your Mess Up Challenge.
Right.
That's for all the parents out there. It's a lot of fun. Your kids don't really care for it too much, but you enjoy it more than they do.
So we had previously planned to have Miss Sheila Bryant back today, but she couldn't make it in. So she'll be back though, definitely. But we are here and we are going to open discuss
Yes, sir.
as always.
Are the kids in school online?
Yes.
Yeah, my
that is
daughter's-
a
Can
great
we
place to
ask? Can we
start.
ask Jacob how the experience is going? Like with the on? Can we ask Jacob how the experience is going with the online? Cause I've been hearing different. Do you like it? What? I mean, I'm just saying, is it fun to see?
Right,
Is it
right.
Zoom? Is it, like, I'm just saying, just be informational, like, is it working? I know you don't like it. It make you do work?
Yes.
How many classes you have a day?
2.
2 every day? Y'all getting up like a fat rat.
Ain't they?
So this is the intro.
How long you do the
CC
how long you do the class?
Classes are about 2 hours each.
Oh, they got y'all on call.
CC can speak to it.
Right.
CC, you doing it too?
Get the
You got
mic.
the mic?
Online.
I don't think the mic is back there.
There you go, Mom. So what are yours like? You're a little older. You'll be able to tell us a little more. Is it organized? Are you getting something out of it? Is it a waste of your time? Do you feel? I mean, not just like because you're young, but do you feel like they have it organized?
Some of my classes I do, like, I am learning. Like in my AP classes, I take them to AP classes this
Okay.
year. So, like, we preparing for, like, the AP exam at home.
Okay.
So, like, the work is helping me. And some of my other classes, the work is helping me understand it more. But it is, like, very difficult.
Right.
Because, it's some of the assignments, it's not like the fullest, like, you don't get the full credit.
Right.
Like, it's just like extra credit.
Okay.
But, like, it also helps your grade up easier
Right.
now that you're at home.
Home.
It boosts your grade up more
Okay.
than what you already have at school. So,
How many people are you like on the Zoom with? Is it all your classmates? Has everybody like logged on and pretty much like quote unquote came back to school, or some people are missing from your classes?
only, like, one of my teachers actually does it. That's, like, my English teacher. We have, like, he do it, like, our regular school time.
Right.
Log in at your regular time. You, like, can't be late. Like,
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
And
Right.
he's counting, like, as your attendance or coming to his classroom. So,
Right.
like, he doing it as, like, your grade.
Correct.
So, my classmates all going. They all coming
To that
class.
one.
To
pretty
that
much.
class.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are they gonna do? No, you good.
Y'all can call in as well. 240-719-2560 if you have anything you want to add, any questions.
Yeah, Cece's also doing tutoring for Cash App, so
That's dope.
let me know.
That's dope. What are you tutoring? What subjects? Oh,
Any
anything.
subject you need, no matter what you need, from 12
Oh,
on
yeah,
down,
this-
you got to tutor Monday through Friday. So for all y'all parents out there, hit CC up, first call the number, get her cash out. Man, your child can do it.
consultant
Yeah,
fee.
virtual over
Virtual
phone.
over the
We're
phone.
going to work this out. We're going to do something.
Oh, see, you got that. That's
We
what
got
it
this.
is.
I told you, man. We're coming up with more and
Virtual.
more ways. We're going to all have our own business.
Tutoring
Man, let
with
me
C,
just say
virtual.
this, because I love my team, man. Like, yes, this is my family. Shout out to Bree, Nutty, Britt,
Oh, yeah, we missing
Megan,
Yo,
Sam.
yo.
Shout out to the whole gang. Yeah, we are a fast team when we all together. But man, shout out to everybody in this room and everybody. I love y'all, man. Like, seriously,
Love you too,
bro. I appreciate each
I
and
like you too, man. I
Real
need to
talk,
run out
man.
with gas too. We'll talk about after the
I
show.
don't like you that much.
Oh, okay, I'm just trying to see if I can get a little extra. See how deep his love goes. I see it only reached to his heart, not his pocket. It's okay. That's all right. It's all right.
Anywho,
It's wealth is of the heart, not of the pocket. Pounds. Pharrell Williams said that.
we are the group of gang that continues to grow and expand and
course.
stretch the reach that we hope to influence a change in narrative and mindset for the next generation. Abstract excellence means exactly what it sounds like. We are abstractly excellent. We are not, as you would say, clean cut and
We ain't basic.
yeah.
Wow.
We absolutely are efficient and we execute the visions of which God has placed in each of us to do. And if you don't like how that looks, we can't necessarily do anything about that.
Right.
It is what it is.
So it's like a collective thinking tank group thingy,
Yeah.
bomby, clicky, volcano thingy.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
We can. It's like
A ticky bomb,
the gifted art in drilling. That's
planny,
what she said.
thingy, bomby on a volcano, ready to explode, thingy.
That she did it though.
It was actually from a movie, but I kind of switched to that. That's what, yeah, but no. Yeah.
So that's what we are. So,
Yeah, I like that.
bro.
You really quiet today. I know you got something for us.
Because he been talking 2, 3, 4 weeks
This is my
straight.
first time
Stan.
doing this with ABX, right?
Right.
So
Y'all
you gotta
wanna
get
stand
something
out.
for me, Stan.
Okay.
You gotta let the people know what the information I'm getting.
When is
you
the
know,
site
man.
coming up with the CMOs? Like, what y'all doing? When is the site coming up?
So that was
Has it been a
That
glitch?
was a little
in the-
jab
Oh,
right
so
there.
JD, your manager.
so this is we're a team. I do that part. That's what
Okay.
I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
Marketing promotion. So
Mm-hmm.
with our actual Abstract Excellence website is up. So what we have to do is actually develop brand to put in, so we can have it to put in the website. So we are working on that,
Right.
literally working on it as we speak.
Right.
Because I'm talking to him as
It's like a reminder. You reminded him right now?
Yeah.
so we literally are working on it right now. But baby girl, stop please. Stop. He can't keep it. So that's also
Yeah, it's part of the process. We gotta
that's what I'm saying,
up the production.
Yeah, so in fact, why don't you talk about that a little bit
Talk about
in terms of what we have.
I ain't gonna lie though. Why y'all just can't put the jaws up there and let that be, and just the branding will come? Cause here's the thing, I don't want it to take so long and then hold it back, cause the product is already done.
yeah.
Put it up there, get good clean pictures just right now, white little background, take it. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? Like, don't wait for the branding and the jar. That might take forever. People are, deliveries, if it's not essential, like I know I was trying to order some stickers and buttons, they won't even send them because that's not an essential thing. So you got to be careful of what, you need to order, but just get it out there.
So we gonna
Take
do,
some
I'm gonna
pictures and
I'm
they,
gonna put myself on the spot. This is so
because you got to thrive online right now.
That's
if
right.
y'all
You know what I mean? You got to,
looking
because the product is good. It's dope.
Thank
Ascension,
amazing.
if
And it's
y'all
word of
looking
mouth,
for
too.
Ascension Excellence health products. you
Essential
can go to
Excellence.
Abstract Excellence.
That's a good
www.
name. Is that the name?
Yes.
What is it?
www.
Excellence.
AbstractXcilence.com. Am I correct?
That is a great
I
name.
will post the link on Instagram and Facebook. Again, it is our website, right? If you go to the website, you'll be able to click on the link because we have PayPal on. You'll be able to get CMOS.
Is the link in the bio
Yes.
of ABX?
No, I have the YouTube channel link in the bio. So I'll put the link in the bio. I'll change
Dang,
it.
you need to add it as well and let them know
I do
link
have
in the
a-
bio.
Get a link tree.
I got a question for you, Stein.
But now we gotta figure out how to-
CMOS. What is
CMOS.
it?
What is CMOS?
Yeah, I mean, you've gone over this, but I got new people asking.
Oh, okay.
I got people saying they listening. They waiting to hear what you
Check
got to
the
say.
website for me.
All right, well, CMOS, what CMOS is, the scientific name or the Latin name of CMOS, this particular CMOS is called Conjus crispus. Conjus crispus. And what it is it's a seaweed, and what's good about the seaweed is that it grows on a rock. Why that is important is because it extracts an extreme amount of minerals while growing on this rock. This mineral is then changed into a plant form that is digestible by human beings, especially us melanated people. We are bronze skin, phosphorus, carbon-based people. We are not sulfuric-based like Europeans. So a lot of people take medicine, and the medicine don't even work for you because it's sulfuric-based. It's not even designed for the melanated man whatsoever, But CMOS, why it's good is because it contains all these minerals. It contains large amounts of iodine. It contains other minerals from the sea. And it's like a shot of health. And our diet is so poor, we lack a lot of nutrition and minerals. It's a good source for general, all-around nutrition and minerals.
Okay. My man, so did y'all get that?
Yep.
What can you do with CMOS?
You can do a whole bunch with it. You can eat it. You could put it on topically, like I have a CMOS cream, because all those minerals is digestible by your skin. Your skin is your largest organ. And then right after that, your hair. I use it for skin, hair, nails, nutrition. Pounds told me you can make butter out of it. I ain't done that yet. It's coming though. But yeah, you can do a lot with it.
So
How you use it in
how
your
many people in
hair?
the studio actually use the CMOS?
And I use the aphrodisiac.
Hey, ladies.
Check up.
Aphrodisiac.
Put your hand up.
Who else use it? You use CMOS? You use it? Does everybody actually feel better? Can everybody
Look
tell
better.
the difference in their lifestyle
Skin
and
bloom.
what's going on?
Skin gloom.
Hold on.
I
Makes my
woke
lips
up
ain't
hump
ashy.
in the
That be
other
your
day.
ashy lips. Here we go. But
Sorry,
I
kid.
What is nobody? We are.
Full throttle. I got goat wheat with mine, y'all. Goat wheat,
That
macaroon,
was her going to the corner, y'all.
and sea mold. I'm back, man. But nah, it's real. I gave it to a couple of my friends, and they using it like it
So
for their face, like you said last week. So yeah, everything you say, I'm just taking it back.
Shea
If
butter
I
on
don't
baby
need it.
girl.
Yeah,
She
that's
blown.
another
Make
thing.
the shea butter
See,
with
let me
it.
see.
He has different
Ooh, that skin feels
CMOSs
so
that
soft.
you guys can order. Like I said, I'll put it up. And the best thing is, Stan actually cares about our people, so he's not charging you $90 to where you can't afford it to help your health.
Yeah.
So I'm telling y'all, it's worth it, and it helps a lot. People who know me, they know I've been taking it. I've been using it every day. My family, we use it. It's worth getting.
And do your research, and like you said, I think somebody else says, do your research and your research. Because what you say,
Somebody said you got
I
great
still
skin.
take it back,
you.
and I still research it. Yeah.
So
CMOS.
the touch to everything in life is research, man. You don't have to believe nothing we
Nothing
say.
we say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I need to
But
take off
this
my
is-
shoes
this is
and
why-
show 'em my foot? What it done? Do I need to show them?
No.
The big
no,
time?
No. No.
I was gonna show what it do to the feet too. I'll let y'all know later.
This is where
Do that in the car.
this guy. It's like it's different because part of my learning thing is being able to sometimes see, touch, and have to understand it completely.
Yeah.
And what Stan has always challenged from the very beginning was, listen, he'll say something and like, listen, look it up. And I'm tell you where to go look it up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And to give you the
I
reference.
connect the dots for you.
So, do your research.
Do your research
Yeah, it's a whole.
first, and then
We ain't we don't have to gas it up. Do your research.
Oh yeah.
we know what it's doing.
The
first.
facts are there. CMOS to save people from famine. And the one good thing I don't really mention a lot is that right now you see a lot of people standing in line at the store. I went to the store to try to get some aloe vera for my cream, and it was lines wrapped around the building at the herbal store. So sea moss, a lot of people don't know why it's called Irish moss, is because in Ireland they had a potato famine, if anybody knows the history, and sea moss saved the Irish from famine. They would make Irish moss, and a lot of people don't know, sea moss is an appetite suppressant. So the more sea moss you eat, the more or less desire you have to eat. And it was sea moss and other algae that people use to fast. Ramadan is coming up, and a lot of people are going on these fasts, hard, cold turkey. They're exhausted, they dehydrated, you know. Like I said, Ramadan is coming. Try fasting with sea moss, you know, because you know, fasting, you can eat before the sun comes up and when the sun goes down. So supplement your fast with sea moss.
Yeah.
Come in the morning, get you a good scoop of sea moss. That sea moss will, oh yeah, and it will help you through your fast. Matter of fact, it will greatly improve your fast and your detoxification process.
Oh, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's something else to think about. And
Can you elaborate? I'm sorry to cut you off on what you said last week about the dark when people's lips are dark and it's not from smoking. It's actually what is it? You said it was?
The mucous membrane.
The mucous membrane.
Yeah, your best representation of your mucous membrane is your lips and your eyes.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people I tell, you know, side note, people like got the mask on for coronavirus, but if you're not covering your eyes, you're still vulnerable because your eyes is also your mucous membrane.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the best representation of the health of our mucous membrane is the coloration of our lip.
Okay.
That's the only part of our skin that, you know, comes out and just exposes the mucous membrane.
Okay.
So a lot of people have dark lips, not even because they smoke. There's a lot of people that don't smoke at all that have dark lips.
Right.
But it's a sign that your mucous membrane is compromised. It means that you have a lot of toxins in your lymphatic system.
Okay.
So
and
you
does
can have
CMOS
dark
help with that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You saying it can help lose weight? Absolutely, it can help you. Oh, absolutely, because it has a lot of good dietary fiber.
Right.
A lot of people don't know about their colon and their intestines. We eat a lot of processed food, and what people don't understand is that the food we eat is supposed to help the colon. The colon needs fiber in order to line itself. So you eat a lot of processed food, it just cakes up on the wall of your colon, and we get that pudge. You know what I mean? It cakes up in your intestines. And what the sea moss does, because it has a lot of dietary fiber, the colon and the intestines finally get something to use to rebuild itself. So what you find is a relining of the intestinal walls, and sea moss helps you produce better bile. So bile is what your body uses to break things down and turn it into doo-doo.
Yeah, see, and look, all of this knowledge that he will give you to go look up and losing weight. I was never fat, I was overweight because I can only see my feet.
Well, you
so,
know,
but he helped me trim that down.
Man,
now.
listen, man.
Got a 1-pack.
I'm going to tell y'all straight up, all of y'all out there that think you're fat, it really ain't no such thing. You know, most people are overweight for 2 reasons. Their body is overrun with mucus, or they have emotional and hormonal issues. One of the 2 or both. So when you talk about, oh, I'm fat, and a lot of people have trouble losing weight. Anybody challenge you, you have trouble losing weight, take a mean detox. I bet you the weight fall right off you. And you know, they sell a lot of women use this in a face mask. Benton and Clay. Benton and Clay has mad minerals in it, but what it does best is it goes into your intestines and get garbage out of there. I tell people you could take Benton and Clay in capsules for a week, and I've seen most people drop 10 to 20 pounds just like that. Because really, you got a lot of weight in your colon. Most people have 10 to 20 pounds of fecal matter in their colon. Then they got 10 to 20 pounds in the liver or in the other parts of the body, water weight and other things. Most of it's just mucus.
So
that's a great little topic.
Yeah.
Segue, right? Because I think I just posted this in my story earlier about the stores being sold out with sanitizer. They sold out for sanitizer and disinfectant, but had fruits, et cetera, et cetera. People not understanding how the immune system works.
Yeah,
Right.
people are, you know, and this ain't nothing against the people because we've been cultured, man. Ever since slavery, they've been culturing us. They haven't been educating us. They haven't told you who you was or told you your history. They ain't told you what you eat naturally, and they have the studies.
Right.
So that lets you know we've been cultured, y'all. Don't be offended, but the truth of the matter is we don't know what our diet is.
So I just want to ask you a quick question. I'm not trying to, monopolize the show, but there's something I want to ask you that actually, Foots, because, Stan's talking about as far as the good detoxing and what to take, and Stan is a vegan, eats healthy. That's who has me on it, everybody. Yeah. So when I talk about eating vegetables and all of that and not eating meat, this is why I'm doing it.
Live longer, man.
So my exercise has been, this is my exercise coach. It's been kind of staggered because of the weather and everything that happened. Got cold and then Corona happened. But just to give you guys, thanks, Kaki, just to give you guys a quick background on him. First, you tell me some of the crazy stuff that you do. Now, look, he work out like Billy Blanks. He make you sick.
First off, I haven't been on my, like you said, I ain't been on my crazy stuff in about 2 years. But at the peak of my fun, shout out to Bub, we used to have boot camps and weight vests in the heat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's up with it?
I used to hate that.
I told you, that's been at least 2 years. I know how the body works.
So if anybody works out, what did you do? What was your mile time? Or what you do? You ran 5 miles? And
what's up with it?
Yeah, and they can stamp that. I definitely, my fastest mile was 7 minutes, 21 seconds.
You hear that, guy? 7 minutes for a mile. Yeah, so I can stamp that from.
Was that a mile? That was 21 laps around.
It's 100 degrees outside. He outside in a weight vest.
You heard,
like a mile all the way out.
You heard, bro.
Laps around the track.
Stopping, doing push-ups. So
he acting like he don't hear me, y'all.
He said
He get smoked.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like a challenge. So we got an ABF challenge here. That's what we're going to do. Tony, I challenge you to a walk-off. We're going to walk off.
And I'll challenge anybody to a smoke-off. Hey. Walk, smoke, run. Smoke, run, walk.
I'm taking that challenge.
Whichever way. Smoke anybody under the ABX
CMOS
tape.
challenge, man.
They do a lot of this to me now.
7-day CMOS challenge.
2 years after I low key put my running shoes, basketball shoes down. But everybody, I need somebody to call in, Bubs, or somebody.
See, that's
call
the problem. You can't put them down, man.
Nah, I can stab it.
You can't never put them down, bro.
I'm telling y'all.
I was jogging 5 miles a day, pull-ups, push-ups, like I'm talking about.
I'm gonna tell you how crazy he was.
I believe
everybody wanted to work out with him until they worked out with him, and they normally dropped off. So I'm not gonna say that he didn't work out, but now he look at the gray in his beard, y'all. Okay, he got gray in his beard now. Okay, I got him.
Sitting right here. Listen, I'm still in pretty decent shape, so don't get it mistaken. He ain't take that many wins home. Let's keep it completely 100. He got 1 or 2.
Took enough.
He had to bring his brother with him one of them times to get 1.
Oh, see, he needed
1
help.
or 2.
So, let's let y'all know.
Oh,
Last time I played basketball with Foots, I beat Foots and both his sons at the same time. Yes, I did.
He couldn't beat me out, y'all. So hold on. He couldn't beat me out. So
I had played 32 games out before he came in.
Playing out and went played 1-on-2 against Jaden and Jacob and beat them, and then said he beat the whole family. That's terrible, man. He beat up on 2 kids and said he beat the whole family. I'm just saying.
Hey, it got to start somewhere, right?
That's right.
That's all we saying. But nevertheless, man, back to your healthy point.
Thank you for all the
my healthy point.
Likes.
Health is a new wealth, man. That's the major point. Health is a new wealth.
And you was asking about something too. I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut because I forgot that's what it was. Asking about health regimen, workout regimen.
Yeah, because ever since I've been doing this little stream, man, I do. First, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to do it while we actually doing the show. So this isn't the norm, but we will be doing this on a Friday to show y'all that we do more than just sit here and talk about it. We actually go out, have fun. Man, we get crazy, so that's gonna be for a later time. So I'm just doing my first little broadcast here. So thank all y'all for coming through. Let everybody know, man, we have a good time. You can ask questions. You can call in. You can call my phone. Do whatever you gotta do.
Ask some questions, man.
But when we're here, Foots has put this platform together for us all of us from different, age ranges and backgrounds and everything else, to be able to come here and grow
And
as.
expand our influence positively.
Y'all see?
Absolutely.
Okay. He's the boss right now. He's the boss. It's a mutiny, and I'm already talking to Stan.
I just wanted to give you the words that you was gonna stumble over. Expand our influence positively. Absolutely, the best way.
While having fun.
Wow, while having fun. Well, by showing who we are, ain't nothing. Abstract excellence.
So it's gonna be a challenge sooner or later when I'm gonna challenge somebody on this live to think that they know more than Stan. And what we're gonna also offer is we're gonna offer our actual prizes. So I need y'all to go on Everything Hippie and look at that gear, because if you become a top gifter or you win one of the competitions, we're going to send you some of that Everything Hippie. We're going to send you some of that ABX gear, some stickers. We're going to send you small, samples of sea moss, shea butter to get it out there.
Paraphernalia.
We're going to show you that not only are we just living it, we're doing it. And I want y'all to also know that none of this stuff is paid for by anybody but us. There's no one giving us money. There's no backers. This is us taking our own time, our own money. So that's why I give our shout out. That's why I do it, because they take their time off for me. So we got to be able to take time off for them as well, and make sure that we're able to push, our black businesses of educated black people who aren't trying to get over and scam you. Because I had a conversation with somebody. If you don't mind talking about this. She said that she likes to support black businesses. But the problem is when she does, sometimes she feels that she's been scammed because she went to that black business. So my reply was, I understand that, but that could be any business. You need to do your research.
Well,
It's way too many
first off,
reviews
let me
out
say,
there. Go ahead. Get started.
We welcome all such things, whether it be your Facebook or live. We call in, give us, because that is a great one there. You go ahead, brother.
I'm going to say, okay, black business scam. I mean, honestly, most businesses
Well, she didn't say all black businesses. She said to some. Said once, she been to a couple, and she was, scammed out of, her
Well,
she
I
felt.
mean, okay. I would say this to that,
Oh,
when you talk about
caller.
when you talk about black businesses,
Good afternoon. Hello.
you gotta turn your put your YouTube on pause too.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Little brother.
Hey, who is this?
Your sister.
Oh, what's going on, sis?
Okay. I just want to give a shout out to all my first responders and all the nurses. I want to give them a shout out, tell them a great job what they're doing, and also to everybody that is in working with disability like myself, working with special needs of people, to give them a shout out and thank them for everything that they're doing. Because we didn't have to leave our homes to go take care of somebody else. So I want to give them a great shout out.
Much love.
No question. Most love.
Absolutely.
Respect.
Salute.
That's your sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
First responders.
And also, Pam, I don't want to go to Jermaine boot camp no more, so don't bring that up.
Oh, yes.
She was a boot camp, I think she
Dropout.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh.
man, they say it's boot camp. Hey, so I got a couple of military people. They say it's boot camp harder than military camp. I don't know. I've never been. I'm just letting you know.
Trust me, you would pass out the first
We
day.
had fun, man. We had fun.
But I love you guys. Y'all keep up the great work. Talk
All
to
right,
y'all
all
later.
right.
Thank
Have
you,
a
Tom.
great day.
Thank you, boss.
Happy Sunday.
I love y'all, man.
Keep it essential.
I got my folks on here that I talk to, man. They sending out diamonds. They sending.
Let me just say this.
We have 51,000 likes.
I wanted to let
Hey.
What?
about the business thing. I got something.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Like when people say, black businesses is a scam. I mean, look at all businesses, man. Look at McDonald's. McDonald's don't even sell you real meat. Taco Bell don't sell you real meat. That's a scam. It's just a more accepted scam. You know what I mean? You don't even know what you're eating. That's a scam. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the store and buy a lot of these products, you don't even know what's in it. Matter of fact, they just had a lawsuit for baby powder and talcum powder. How many people been using baby powder and talcum powder and Vaseline their whole life?
Yes,
Vaseline made out of petroleum. They tell you to lube yourself up with that. That's a scam.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, this is a scam world, man. We trying to get out of that now. That's what's going on now. That's why we going through the whole coronavirus. I mean, not to knock nobody, but it's clearly a scam too. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't want me to say that, but just like David Icke said, no scientist can prove that it exists. Still to this day, we've been on lockdown for a month. Nobody can prove that it exists. And when they test people, they testing genetic material, not for a disease. So that's a scam.
That got quiet. Look, even my
Jermaine's
shit
is
It's a lot of game going on,
My chair, man, threw me off. My bad, y'all.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we also let whatever you believe or however you feel, we support how you feel.
Yeah.
So I got that one time. I remember.
And I like when you said belief, because that's the thing that I believe that the God, the universe is trying to really teach us to understand. There's a difference between actualities, realities, beliefs. Beliefs have a good purpose and a good place, but life is based on what's real, and real is associated with facts. So you can believe whatever you want to believe, but the facts won't change. Old head told me a long time ago that the truth is the only thing that does not change nor pass away.
Right.
And I think that's it. Yes, because I wanted to get that business thing. Like, I think first and foremost, if you understanding business, you're talking about going to a business, that means 9 times out of 10, if you're going into a place of business for whatever reason, you're going in probably to consume something, to spend your money. So what you should probably be paying attention to more or less is customer service.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be fair, like, base that upon your level of expectation for business, not necessarily whether black, white, or whatever the case may be, minority, like customer service.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes black businesses, we don't have the best customer service. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, you got to look at our circumstance.
But
people acting like we supposed to have. You know what I mean? Like, I often talk about trust. We can have this whole conversation with trust. But you got to understand, man, these people got 300, 400 years up on you. Mm-hmm. And they operating out of trust, man. They got theorems on how to, maintain your wealth through generations. You could look up Vanderbilt versus Rothschild, and you get a whole list of videos that compare Vanderbilt, who had greater wealth than the original Rothschild, but the Rothschild had the better trust and better established joint. He created a family bank and made his family borrow money and put it back. So the wealth grew every generation. These people got 300, 400 years on us. Our people is not even into estate planning, so everybody's in a fight for survival. We're not playing the game on the same level as these other people.
Right.
You know what I mean? These other people got generational wealth, maybe 2 and 3 and 4 generations ahead of you. They operate a different way. I see people all the time like, oh man, this fool over here, he's still with his folks. But if you look at Spanish people in certain cultures, they won't move out until somebody else can buy another house.
Right.
And then they'll move everybody else in another house. And then they'll all save their money and pool their resources until they can buy another house and buy a business or buy this and buy that. The problem with our people, we got expectations. We don't got no strategies, though.
Oh, did y'all like that?
We got mad expectations.
Yes.
Jelly baby, what's happening,
and
Jelly
you
baby?
know,
I talked about
what I got to remind people is that we taught people all this, man. You know what I mean? People don't want you to go back to your greatness, so they won't teach you your history. You know what I mean? Like right now, China, we good. China is building a Silk Road, right? The new Silk Road is what they call it. But now let me ask y'all, black people, who built the old Silk Road? Because it was your ancestors that came out of Africa and established trade routes all the way through what we know today is Asia into Europe and all over the world. You were the master trader. You know what I'm saying? You were the merchant. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are the merchant. You are the trading people. You are the seafarers of the world. Now, a lot of people say, okay, I could give you proof. I could give you many proof. Like people talk about this not Morocco. Morocco's over there. False. Red ink comes from the Americas. Red ink comes from America. Who was bringing it over here? How was the mummies wrapped in Egypt with cocaine? We all know that cocaine only comes from South America, but all the mummies all around the world are bandaged with cocaine. Red ink come from the cockhead beetle that grows in South America. That lets you know our ancestors was trading around the world, hopping on a boat, pulling up on folks for thousands of years, man.
BF number 2.
You know what I mean?
You were on here. Are you getting this?
You know, look up the Fomorians. The Fomorians are traders of the sea. You know what I mean? Look up the Carthaginians. I know y'all know about Hannibal. The real Hannibal, his family, they were seafaring traders. They went everywhere on a ship. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get back to that. Go ahead.
This is what we were talking about at the beginning as far as ABX, right? People only think it's crazy what you're talking about or think it's out there because we aren't taught it.
Right.
We aren't exposed to it early on, whether it be in school, but we're put in school for 12 years to be structured to go into the job system.
You said school. Y'all brought up school earlier. The word y'all know the word school. The word school means hell, y'all. Y'all know that, right?
What?
The word school comes from the word shul, which in Hebrew means hell.
Just like house means house is death. Yeah.
And what I want you to tell y'all about school is that school ain't really what you think it is. These people have gained control of your education system, quote unquote education system, and they're indoctrinating us. That's simply all it is. You're being socialized. They don't even teach us real history. They teach us social studies. You know what I mean? We got free from one type of slavery and stepped into another, where people control our resources, people control our means of education, so they're not giving you a real education. If they had to tell you the truth about yourself, man, they would give up all their power. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because you the one ruling, you really still own the land, the resources are yours, and the laws are being passed by you secretly. They got to put you in another classification so you don't realize. You know what I mean? You in power. You still in power. In 2020, you in power.
So, can I ask you another thing? So this is where I get a lot of my looking up when I'm talking to you guys and I'm telling you, look, you can look this up. These are facts. So that's what I get from Stan. Stan gives us an abundance of knowledge.
The facts.
And he challenges us to go find it, and he shows us to go look it up and read it back to him. So it's not just him talking.
I challenge the people
this
to
guy
think,
right
man.
here with the dreads. So this I've known since my God,
whole life.
Oh man,
forever.
bless you.
So when y'all see me and him going back and forth, that's just what we do.
That's love right there.
That's love. But what he did for me was he actually helped me understand faith. So I've been talking to you guys also about the difference between faith and religion.
Okay.
Can I get a little bit of that from you, please?
Oh man. Oh man.
I'm scared to put Stan on there. Y'all might don't leave. Remember, you gotta hold your own. So get ready. Sister, this for you, sister soldier. This for you, sister soldier.
I don't personally believe in religion.
Okay.
I believe in God.
Right.
I'm absolutely full of faith.
I seen you.
But listen, we just talked about it earlier. That part of the reason when I said personal reasons leaving the job that I left, I knew that there was more. So at that point, like, I was raised in the church, but I didn't agree with some of the things that, without getting too deep, just if prayer with, faith without works is dead, then how can we just get on our knees and pray and then get up and just hope and wish for something to happen and we don't put forth an effort to change inside ourselves? Accountability.
Accountability.
Which our platform is built on.
Accountability.
It's not perfection. It means you make choices, you own them.
Yes.
Good, bad, or indifferent. We
Right.
make choices, we own them. So we laugh, we joke, we kid, but we understand that, listen, if we make a choice that something go and it go left, I'm gonna have to own it with these people here, because that's what we based on.
We all in it.
In order to actually take that type of leap, it takes some faith, man, because you got to understand that every day I get up, I understand that I'm living with the mentality of leading a lifestyle, not necessarily to lead people, but to be a certain person. Not to do a certain thing, but to be a certain person. and it don't sit right with everybody.
Right.
It don't, and that's part of the journey, man. That's faith is understanding that even though it don't feel right, sometimes it just is the right thing to do.
My man Kaki said, "Yep."
Word, man.
Like, man, growth is uncomfortable, and that is without getting into any preaching, man. That's what I'm gonna leave that at.
Word.
Okay,
Word.
can I ask Shanae one more thing and I'm gone?
I was about to
Shanae.
say, I wanted to ask
Oh,
you that.
okay,
You got a
okay.
little something,
Shanae, the reason, so this is my girl Shanae, right?
Shamir.
Look, don't worry about what I call her. She know what her name is. I love her to death, y'all. I love her to death. I've known her less than a year, but I love her to the point of that. I say, man, I want my daughter to have her qualities. So you might see her, you might look at her with her hat on, with her dreads, baggy jeans. Oh man, this is another girl from the block. But her intelligence, she's well spoken. She's a mentor. So she's brought people in here that I guarantee if you see walking on the street, you cross the street. But they look up to her. They listen to her. They're well spoken. They carry themselves the way they carry themselves because of how she carries herself. So I keep doing all this because I want y'all to come back and I want y'all to tune into our actual YouTube show to see this now. But I want y'all to see the people that I'm around, like I said earlier. In order to lift yourself up, you have to have uplifting people. You can't surround yourself around. Now listen, this is coming from people. He'll tell you the hood we came from. I'm telling you, at the ages of 12 and 13, we could have got to all the bricks of coke y'all talking about. We could have got that with a word.
That's why I got
Listen
stuck
to me, I'm
earlier
trying to tell
when you
y'all.
asked the question about background. I ain't
Money.
know what you wanted.
So I don't know how many of y'all ever seen a real Halliburton full of money, or a trash bag full of money, or a trunk full of money, and literally don't nobody care that it's out there because there's so much money out there. I've been out there listening to dudes say, "I need to buy a car today. Give me the block
This
for
is
out."
better when not to get too vocal, but this is real though. But be kids on the football field and somebody throwing a deep pass and somebody else running through the cut. Boom, 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 shoot to somebody, and we still like, oh.
So we kids this happening.
Like
so
that.
before y'all had 100 shots, we was really experiencing 100 shots
And I'm
playing
talking about
football.
on the run across, it's a little path. It's right, and we on the field, and they run a little path this way, and we like, oh. All right, come on.
Let's go back to playing football. That's how normal became. So I'm not speaking. So we not speaking. So none of us are coming from a background. Yeah, we're not glorifying. Nobody here.
But
it's coming from the background to where we had a silver spoon. We didn't work to get where we were at. We worked like I've been a chef. I'm a chef at the Capitol. I'm proud of it. And I continuously say that because I worked 20 plus years in order to get there. I didn't just happen to land there. I started to washing dishes at camp. And in 100-degree heat with that big old fan to where I'm at now. Shamir didn't just pop up to where she is with everything hippie. JD didn't just come where he came from. Stan didn't just, let me tell y'all, this knowledge, don't let it fool you now. Don't let it fool you. So for all y'all girls, y'all save yourself to like the intelligent thug, that's him right there. I'll put his number up there later for y'all. But so
Oh, man.
So we've all come from the same background.
That man Shamir trying to hook me up every week. I appreciate it.
But the difference is we are actually sitting here preaching this, and we're actually living what we're preaching. And it honestly, I'm telling you, it makes a difference. It makes a big difference, man.
Yeah. Word. I still want to make a comment on
that. Oh, okay, my man. Yeah, listen, y'all got him going, man. It's going to be all night.
Nah. You know, religion and faith. Now, I just want to make a point about that. It's another saying that the world won't wait for your certainty. You know what I mean? You can't be certain of all things. Some things you must act. You can't think, But I think a lot of people misunderstand the process of what you're trying to accomplish by believing or having faith. People read the Bible and read these religions, and I think they miss the greater points. In the Bible, God said that God thought, spoke, and things came to pass. And the Bible also said God made man in His image and likeness, meaning that you are like that God. What you think, what you speak becomes real. And so, what you gotta understand about belief and faith. There are means to fruition, They're not teaching us the whole combo. You must believe in order to obtain faith, and you must have faith in order to reach fruition I pride my people is stuck on
Message.
mere belief. Mere belief. You know what I'm saying? Mere belief isn't truth. You know what I'm saying? And you can't base your faith in just mere belief. But you must believe in order to get started.
Which is the clutch.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't make your stake on just believing. That's where we getting lost at. We just believe everything. People can tell us anything. Yeah, man, coronavirus, respiratory, but put on this mask. I'm gonna go easy on y'all, I promise. But we can't just go on believing, man. We must have faith in ourselves. We must have faith in the Creator. You know what I mean? I'm seeing a lot of lack of love and a lack of faith for the Creator. The Creator is saying the sun is shining. The Creator is saying come outside, man.
They said talk that, man.
The Creator is saying partake, man. Yeah, and a lot of people is not reaching fruition because it's about fruition. God thought, spoke, and things came to pass. That means he was manifesting. You have that power of manifestation within you. You can't just hang yourself on just belief and just faith. You must use all the tools in order to reach fruition.
Yes.
You got him going
It's about
off on his
fruition.
Because at the end of the day, man, like what
So
Huh?
throw this one for my live.
Am I talking to somebody? Am I taking
listen,
somebody to church right now
Coronavirus.
on Sunday?
So we all have our different views.
My chair gone.
Coronavirus. But we don't judge each other for that. We understand that we all have different views.
I think it's
And
a
that's just in
learning
life.
too. You take it,
So
yeah.
what you guys also have to understand is just because someone has a different view from you, you need to understand. Doesn't mean that they're wrong, you're right. Just
this joint
at least
broke.
understand what
Different.
they're saying and give them. Don't just automatically say, "Oh, he's crazy."
Yeah.
Or he doesn't know what you're talking about. Understand because what Stan believes and what I believe and what Foots believes and what Sis believes, we all have different beliefs somewhere down the road.
Right.
But yet, y'all notice we all come together
With
to
the
do
same
for
common goal.
cause.
And if
It's
you
okay to be different.
Yeah, and if you believe in the major religions, you believe in the same people anyway. You know, a lot of us
told them that earlier, Stan.
a lot of us is taught not to study the other religion, but okay, Jesus in the Quran, Jesus in, you know, it's the same people, it's the same story.
I know the time. See,
Time.
I
Oh, we
we gotta get it back.
Hey man, this is fun. I'm gonna have
You
to
get
hear you.
5
I'm not
minutes.
getting off. Either one from out the studio,
you
man.
know, we
know,
are all
so
one.
sometimes I hate
When
getting
our
here.
ancestors was ruling, all of these religions were one. So don't believe in the separation, segregation. You got Krishna over here, you got Quetzalcoatl over here, you got Jesus. They all likened to the same person. You know what I mean? This is the same person, people fighting over the same person and the same stories. One religion calls it, you know, Zoroastrian, they call it the deluge. The Bible calls it the great flood. It's the same story. From a different perspective, from a different people, written in a different text. But these are the same people in all the stories. We in church, they call him Jesus. We in the mosque, they call him Isa. It's the same person. That's all I'm saying, man. Love one another, man. We are one. We are one. And I'm taking over, bro. My bad. But I want to say this, man. And David Icke got his video taken down for saving this. But we are all one, man. We are all one.
Because I'm about to do it.
The perception of separation is not real. Go ask a quantum physician, a scientist, Master Say will tell you. The perception that we are separate
So we got Stan
is an
started.
illusion.
Now Stan about to get Foot started.
We are
Jesus.
one. We are part of one whole. We are separate individuals, part of the one whole collective. That person is your brother for real. That ain't no joke. And you know what I mean?
You ready, Foot?
We are part of the Creator God. That seed of God
He's really trying to get
is being expressed through us in individual different ways, but we are part of the one. You know what I'm saying? In science, that's called singularity. If you think it's just spirituality, it's called singularity. We all come from a one source, and we are that one source.
Here we go.
We just here having an
One
experience.
source, bam, on you, Foot. Oh,
Wasn't gonna bring it
cue.
up. Nah, wasn't gonna bring it up. But this is technically today's April 19th. Our first technical run at ABX was on April 21st. It was 3 weeks after coming back.
What?
When we did the Nipsey show. Because that was the Nipsey show.
What?
The very first was April 21st.
It's our anniversary.
Hey,
It's our
anniversary. And I
know
only
what
plan
today
to hold you.
It's our
It's our anniversary. Anniversary.
The classics, man.
12 months ago. 12 months ago. That was the very first show they allowed me to do. I was under somebody else. Well, Connect to the Bridge. Shout out to Doc.
Shout out to Connect to the
But
Bridge.
12 months ago, man, that was not even this conglomerate of what ABX is now. I wasn't sure what it was, but 12 months ago, I didn't know. Didn't have this in mind because I guess on somebody else.
Man.
Didn't know some of the people on this set right now.
Right.
Prior to the way I knew Stan by this time last year, but yet we were still somehow all interconnected.
Yeah, man.
And going back with some of the struggles without getting too personal
meant to be.
detail, even still some struggles right now today. The belief in me being one way or the other a dreamer or
Vision.
completely crazy
Vision.
is still somewhat rampant. There are supporters and believers, but there still are people that's like, listen, I like what you're doing, but you know, it don't pay the bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's one of them things with what's going on over there.
Sounds crazy.
Sorry.
It's one of them things where, man, even just looking at a short span of time in 12 months, just a pure belief in something that I really wasn't sure, and this is being completely honest on God, I wasn't sure what it was going to do. I just was sure that this had to work.
Yeah.
And after we started having conversations, I would tell you that, like, listen, and once we got the fellas together in July, we did the first show, the fellas in
that's when I became a star, everybody. Y'all remember that? I became a star that day. So yeah, just letting y'all know.
A star was born.
Star was
born in the summer. Stan and I had already been, nephew was already shadowing me. Like, everything was coming into place, but I hadn't planned it that way. It just was.
It was the belief,
It was
man.
just the belief.
The divine
Then
alignment.
You added the faith
And-
by producing works, man. And
And
ABX came into fruition, man.
That's all I wanted to say.
And then
We are the definition of faith. Like, you sit there looking at it. That's it.
And we are the definition of manifestation too, because that's not the only works that we done produce.
Sure.
Right.
You know what I mean? The belief
Man.
and wanting to have a book had us all writing a page or two for a book. And we all put in the faith
We
by
need to talk about that before
producing
we get outta
works.
here. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And brought that book into fruition. And now, you know what I'm saying? You can put in that pre-order, that purchase.
Yes.
You
And
can
what's crazy is
purchase.
We got so
So,
much
hold on.
stuff going on
Hey,
and we forget
can
sometimes.
I
We producing a lot of works.
On the live,
We
and everybody at home.
exercising the power of manifestation daily.
But I got this from you, and I always like to reiterate this. So as y'all see, our working is not for just plain old the bag. We want wealth. We want generational wealth.
Yeah.
So everything we're doing here is for generational wealth. These are for his kids. I got 2 kids that he doesn't let me bring my kids, and he banned them. But never mind. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, quickly, like, we do have the book coming, Abstrakt, Xcilence, self-titled. Divine Publishing Group is publishing our book, but you can go to Instagram, Facebook, and or our website, Abstrakt Xcilence, and click on the link. I'm going to have the link in the bio on both Facebook and Instagram. And please do pre-order. The book is $11. Due to this pandemic, we can't give you a drop date immediately because we have to have a book release. But it is absolutely in publishing, so please do pre-order the book.
Definitely.
Support. It's $11. We absolutely appreciate you. We'll have the link up. You can reach any of us on our personal pages, or like I said, Abstrakt Xcilence, spelled ABSTRAKTXCILENCE.
Thank you, boss.
Word.
We love y'all,
My
man.
supporters,
We
man.
appreciate
My
y'all,
supporters
man.
have been great today. Thank y'all so
All
much.
up or nothing. We out of here.
Yeah. ABX.
Peace.
As a Seymour took up a
Now, no.
I ain't taking no more L. Winning season, 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 winning season. It's coming, I believe it, huh? Watch it leave me speechless, huh? It's my winning season, huh? Flexing on my demons, huh? Knew the Lord was scheming, wasn't down for no reason, huh? My mood is so seasoned. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, and I came from the bottom of the pot. When I got saved, I was on the block. I got locked with bags in my sock. I got bagged by undercover cops. Up the street from the parking lot. On the way to the barber shop. I'm just grateful that I made it out and see myself off the paper route. Still got homies living in the trenches. I feed homeless women on the benches. We treat all year like Thanksgiving. On the block, I made a great decision. There's somebody tell me I ain't winning. I got youngers changing how they feeling. Instead of telling them to stop sinning, I just show a better way of living. They still dug a 12. Still bust shells. Still bust sales. Look at them numbers on the scale. Me, I'm dug a hell. Try all of what I feel. I say I turn a wheel. When I win my life on the scale. Went from dug a 12.